civilization was writing, they were talking. The spoken word was the way in which tradition was passed down.
Coming up next month, one organization is celebrating with the Day of Orature. Here with more, we have Livingstone Mukasa. We welcome you to Bridge Street. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Before we get into this great event that you have coming up, I want to find out more about the mission behind the foundation.
Well, the Mĩcere Gĩthae Mũgo Foundation is a new foundation, and it's dedicated to advancing a number of pillars, Orature being one of them. The others are creative expression, Pan-Africanism, social justice, and we also have an archive that we're building that would house Mĩcere Gĩthae Mũgo, the late professor's works and ideals as well.
Can you tell us more about the professor, who the foundation is named for?
Sure. Well, the late Professor Mĩcere Gĩthae Mũgo, who incidentally was a guest on this very show 12 years ago in October 2014, was an author. She was a poet, a playwright, a scholar, a distinguished Meredith Professor of Teaching Excellence at Syracuse University and one-time chair of the Department of African American Studies. She was a lifelong student of orature. She believed it to be something to be taken as seriously as literature. She believed it was foundational, it was liberation, it was empowerment, and that's one of the things we hope this foundation carries on.
You're taking it seriously and celebrating it now with the Day of Orature. Tell us about this event.
Well, it is a full day at Clinton Square in celebration of orature, the ancient performing arts of spoken word. It is open from 11 and it will run through the entire afternoon. At the center of it is a youth performance showcase where young people will compete across 5 categories and 4 age groups and experience the power of their voices and celebrate these ancient skills.
Why is it important to celebrate spoken word in this way?
Well, orature is something that we all consume on a daily basis. We either engage in it or we're a part of it, and we felt that here in central New York it was something worth highlighting. This is home to a number of exemplary orature traditions. For example, from the Haudenosaunee, we have the Great Law, an entire constitution that was delivered orally. This was foundational to the founding of the United States. It was foundational to Western democracy. We also have a number of other traditions. There's a very robust orature tradition from the African American community, and the various other communities that call Syracuse home all bring orature skills and traditions. And we felt that it's important to have a day where all these could be highlighted.
One of the great things about this event, it's free. People can show up. Why was it important to limit the barriers to entry for this event?
Well, the entries were limited to the youth because that's who the future is. These are the people with whom these traditions are passed down to, and these are the people who one day will pass them on. And we felt that it was important to highlight the youth in a way that we rarely see, where they can take to the stage in front of friends, family, the public, celebrate the power of their own voices, get empowered from it, learn from their co-participants and co-performers, and perhaps one day be able to say, I performed on that stage and here I am as a result. So ultimately we hope to deliver an environment where these voices will be celebrated and where others will look and get inspired from.
How can young people get involved?
Well, if you go on our website, www.MĩcereGĩthaeMũgoFoundation.org, there's a lot of information on the event. Auditions are currently ongoing. It's a simple submission form. We encourage people to take a 4-minute video of their performance. We will select those that will be worthy of performing, and everyone who steps on that stage will be a winner in some way. They will not only feel the joy of being on stage, delivering, having their story, their message told before others, But there'll be cash prizes as well, which is a great incentive for young people today.
All right, it's important to inspire the next generation. We appreciate you coming on Bridge Street and telling us about this great event. The Day of Orature is July 18th at Clinton Square. You can find out more information by visiting Mĩcere Gĩthae Mũgo Foundation.org, and we'll have a direct link on our website after the show.